Greetings, curious minds. I'm Gary the Gear, rolling out from the wacky side of the mechanical world to share some jaw-droppingly uncommon facts about mechanical engineering design. Ready for a journey into the quirky side of cogs and gears? Let's dive right in. Our first stop on this fascinating journey takes us not to the bustling workshops of engineers, but to the quiet study of a 19th century physicist. That's right, the concept of stress analysis, a cornerstone of mechanical engineering design, was first introduced by a physicist named Thomas Young. This brilliant mind was the first to shed light on the relationship between stress and strain in materials, a principle we now know as Young's modulus. But don't let the term stress fool you. In this context, it's all about understanding how materials stretch and deform under different forces, so no need to stress over it. In a way, Young's work laid the groundwork for the complex designs and intricate calculations that define modern mechanical engineering. His contributions remind us that sometimes the most groundbreaking ideas come from unexpected places. And that's the beauty of science and discovery, isn't it? So next time you marvel at a complex piece of machinery or a towering structure, remember that it's not just about the nuts and bolts. There's a whole world of physics and mathematics underpinning it all. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for our adventure into the world of mechanical engineering design. Easy there, buddy. Don't stretch yourself too thin. Uncommon fact 2. Centuries before we had cranes, the medieval folks were flinging 90-kilogram stones over 300 meters away with trebuchets. Now, if you're wondering what a trebuchet is, picture an enormous catapult. These impressive machines were the heavy lifters of the medieval world. But they were more than just muscle. They were the epitome of mechanical design. These medieval marvels used gravitational potential energy, the same kind we learn about in school, to launch their payloads. But the genius doesn't stop there. The trebuchet design required some seriously sophisticated calculations. Precise measurements and adjustments were needed to ensure that the payload would reach its target. So, the next time you're playing Angry Birds, remember that medieval engineers were the original champions. They were flinging stones, and occasionally cows, long before the invention of the smartphone. Movie over modern machinery. Here's a turn for fact 3. Power steering, a lifesaver for parallel parkers everywhere, was initially invented for ships. Yes, you heard that right. Those big, colossal sea vessels led the way to a revolution in our everyday commute. In the early 20th century, engineers discovered that hydraulic systems could make steering massive ship rudders significantly less laborious. The genius behind this? Francis Davis, an engineer from the illustrious Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Inspired by his experiences on the sea, Davis had a eureka moment and introduced the concept of hydraulic power steering. As time sailed on, this concept found its way into automobiles. From navigating the vast oceans to maneuvering through tight parking spots, the journey of power steering has been truly remarkable. So the next time you effortlessly turn that steering wheel, remember to tip your hat to the ships of the past. Talk about ship-shape parking skills. For our final mysterious fact, did you know many machines and structures suffer from a spooky phenomenon called resonance? Yes, resonance. It's not your typical ghostly apparition, but it can give mechanical systems quite the fright. Picture this. Every mechanical system has a natural frequency, its own unique rhythm. But what happens when an external force matches this rhythm? Well, it's time for a jiggly dance. The system starts to vibrate uncontrollably, sometimes leading to catastrophic failures. Think of it like an opera singer hitting that high note and causing a glass to shatter. It's a thrilling spectacle, unless you're the glass, of course. To prevent such disastrous performances, engineers don their Sherlock Holmes hats and meticulously analyze these frequencies. By doing so, they ensure that our bridges, buildings, and machines don't turn into jello or worse, a pile of rubble. Engineers play detective to avoid these scenarios, making sure our world stays intact and not part of a mechanical horror story. And those, my friends, are some of the quirkiest, uncommon facts from the world of mechanical engineering design. We've explored elasticity, seen medieval engineers flex their muscle, turned the wheel of invention, and danced with resonance. It's a testament to the wonders that lie within the nuts and bolts of our world. So continue to tinker, continue to explore. Remember, in this realm of gears and levers, there's always more than meets the eye. Liked the quirks? Don't forget to gear up for more episodes. Subscribe, like, and share for more fantastic facts with Gary the Gear.